This segment sponsored by GBMC Healthcare.
Well, at one point or another, this is something that affects all of us, hearing loss.
Yes, today we're getting the lowdown on common signs and causes of hearing loss and if anything can be done to regain our hearing. We are speaking with GBMC's Senior Cochlear Implant Audiologist, Dr. Regina Presley. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
jumping into the conversation, what even starts hearing loss? What causes it?
There's a variety of causes, anything from ear infections or wax in the ear just blocking sound from getting through, complications during pregnancy and delivery, certain medications are damaging to the ear, exposure to loud sounds, and then some illnesses.
Interesting. So if we do have hearing loss, is there any way that we could potentially get our hearing back?
If it is something in terms of a blockage where there's fluid or wax in the ear, those are generally managed by a physician, and those are you can restore better hearing. If it's something that's in the inner ear, those are usually not reversible, and those would be managed in other ways to try to bring the hearing back as best as possible.
Gotcha. So what are some of the common signs of hearing loss?
So for adult patients, you'd be looking at, I need repetition, I need the television up louder, I'm stopping doing things that I used to enjoy because I don't find them enjoyable because it's challenging for communication, difficulty on the telephone. Those are some good signs in terms of knowing whether or not you need to have a screening. For your children, you're looking at, do they need repetition? Do they not seem to respond or respond intermittently?
Yep.
Are they not developing their speech and language skills appropriately, or are you struggling academically?
So if I do suspect that I might have some hearing loss, what do I do at that point?
So to have a hearing screening or a hearing evaluation, so either just a quick test just to see, and that can be done, if it's children, they can do a screening in the pediatrician's office. Typically screenings are done at birth, and then usually kindergarten, 1st, 3rd, and 8th grade automatically in school. From an adult standpoint, I think it's best just to go ahead and see an audiologist, and so you can have a thorough evaluation and see if there's any problem, and if there is, have the appropriate recommendations.
Sure. Is there anything that we can do now to protect our hearing as we age? Any tips?
So most importantly is protect ourselves from loud sounds. So avoiding really loud sounds, especially for any period of time. And then
I need to work on that.
I think everybody does. You know, if you're
You don't even realize it. You know what I mean?
You go to mow the lawn, you don't think about it. Maybe you have a hobby that's really loud, or you or your kids are musicians, and you want to protect your ears in that regard. But just day to day, if you're plugging things in your ear to enjoy your music or watching videos, 60-60 rule, no more than 60 minutes at 60% of the volume that's available on your phone or device.
Good tip.
It is, yeah. And that protection can be as simple as putting in some earplugs.
Right, absolutely.
Thank you so much. So where can our viewers find more information?
You can go to gbmc.org/cochlear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure when you come on.